Alright, here we are with my 6,000 mile rotation on my Goodyear Wrangler Duratrac tires. As in my previous video, I explained which load range I went with, which was C, which is the lighter LT tire. So far, these things have worn phenomenal. The highway noise, if anybody mentions it, I mean, even in my first video I kind of mentioned a little bit of noise. It's actually probably gone away. You know, it used to be the worst in between 40 and 50 miles an hour. Now I barely hear anything at all, if I hear it, you know, depending on the road type that I'm on. Dirt road performance, again, has been excellent. I've still got gravel in here. We've had quite a few snowstorms. Some very interesting weather in South Dakota, which we always do every winter and spring. I've had to put it in four-wheel drive one time, and that was because I was out in the pasture and there were some drifts that I probably shouldn't have been going through, but you know, I had the confidence was high and I figured why not. I did not get stuck, but it did need to go into four-wheel drive. Outside of that, these things, like I said before, are unbelievable. Snow traction, which is your siping here, on all the tires, is outstanding. Highway traction's outstanding. Gravel roads, off-roading, everyday use, outstanding. I do want to give you guys an update on the tread depth of these tires. From the factory, this size, this load range, comes with 18-30 seconds tread. Always do yourself a favor. Have one of these. I've had this for probably 10 years now. What I do is I monitor. You always check it in three places. I usually go, this would be the inside. I go inside, middle, outside, just to see where my wear pattern is. See, like this is the front tire, the right front tire. This vehicle's always had a bad alignment issue. So, you know, typically on my inside and outside edges wears faster or irregular compared to the center of the tire. Rear tires, the thing you need to worry about here is over or under inflation. Over inflation is going to wear your tires faster in the middle. Under inflation will wear them faster on the outside. Same with the front tires, but you need to also look at what your alignment is doing to your tires as well. If you get any pulling or tram lining, anything like that. But we'll get you these measurements here really fast. Again, this is the right front tire. Left rear or right rear tire, right rear, I'm sorry. What we'll do, we'll just pick a spot here. This one is 17-30 seconds on the inside. One thing you need to watch for when you're measuring these tires, this is your tread depth indicator basically to replace the tires. But they have these stone ejectors, they call them. Those also double as your measurement. So you need to make sure when you take it, your measurement is not on that, because that's 230 seconds tall and that's going to throw you off. So we're going to go right back here. 17-30 seconds. And again, 17-30 seconds. You can take the measurements around the tires, but if the tire is round and you don't have vibration issues, I'm going to say 17-30 seconds, which at 6,000 miles, I do my rotations at 6,000 miles, so I just do them with my oil changes. To lose 130 seconds to tread in 6,000 miles is outstanding. Now, the rears are going to be a different story, because this is where your torque is. This is where you get wheel spin. You get numerous things that affect the wear on a tire. So we're going to check these as well. We'll go here. Where are we at? A little bit more wear here. Let me see if I can get it to focus. 16-30 seconds on the inside. Let's pick a spot. 16-30 seconds in the middle. And 16-30 seconds on the outside edge of the tire. So, I can honestly say, to lose 230 seconds of tread in 6,000 miles is outstanding. This tire is not even mileage rated because it's an AT tire. A lot of people have said it was a replacement or kind of a compromise between the AT and the MT tire that Goodyear used to have. Again, to have 16, 30 seconds across the board. I watch my air pressures very vigorously to make sure that I'm set. On my Suburban, the vehicle is rated at 35 psi. That's what the manufacturer recommends, so I leave them at that. I have towed a trailer a couple of times, and I'll bump them up to 40, and I haven't noticed any wear, any vibration, anything like that, anything funky, any weird squat with the tires, like they sit on the sidewalls funny or anything like that. With the trailer I have is an old horse trailer. The trailer itself weighs 2,500 pounds. I've had a 6-foot 3-point tiller in there. I've had animals in there. I've had it well over 4,000 pounds, and these tires don't even bat an eyelash. I mean, I don't have enough good things to say about them. I mean, they have been outstanding. Like I said, typically this vehicle gets irregular wear on my inside and outside tread blocks for the fronts. The nice thing is, because you have this large gapping and spacing in here, and you have the nice cuts in here, I don't know if they did this intentionally to prevent what you'd get as cupping on off-road tires or AT tires, but you'll see it on a lot of vehicles. Their toe might be out a little bit, or a ball joint might be going bad, or even a tie rod end might be going bad, and you get some serious cupping on these tires where they're just one's up, one's down, and that's where you get a vibration. You'll get the vehicle pulling. You'll get a lot of stuff, and sometimes you don't even feel it. You just look at the tire and go, "What happened?" You know. But I can run my hand on here. I mean, they're completely smooth. One thing I did mention when I first got these is I was going to look at the chunking aspect, and we call it chunking out here. And what that means is usually an AT tire, or a tire that's really high in carbon, that makes them hard to make them last a long time. Car tires are really notorious for this. When you drive on dirt roads a lot, you'll get chunks of the tread that will actually pop out of the tread blocks, and usually around the leading and the trailing edges is where it happens. But what they'll do is they'll actually just pop out, and it'll look like somebody just beat up your tire, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just the nature of driving on dirt roads. And this thing spends a lot of time on dirt roads. And I mean, you can tell looking closely at it. These are the fronts again. I mean, no chunking. I've noticed it maybe a couple of locations, but nothing. Yeah, right here. This is probably the worst chunk that there is on any of them. And that could have been from a big rock, you name it. Again, the rears, looking for chunking here. A little bit there maybe. But the tread blocks have stayed extraordinarily sharp and clean, you know. I thought throwing rocks would be a bad issue, where you're driving down dirt roads and you just constantly hear rocks ting, ting, ting in your wheel wells, hitting your body of the pickup, the SUV, whatever. Not as bad as some AT tires I've had on this. I mean, some of them are so bad that you just wonder what you're doing to the body of the vehicle. I mean, it's really bad. These are not nearly as bad. And the nice thing is you get these big open sections here. So if you do catch a rock, it's a big rock, but it's not going to stay, you know. And with these stone ejectors, they call them, I honestly I'd say that they do work. You will get rocks. I mean, these here, and these have probably been in here for a long time. You know, I mean, I don't go around with a screwdriver popping rocks out of my tires. That's just a waste of my time. But, you know, that's just the nature of it. But again, you know, in my opinion, Goodyear hit the ball out of the park. I mean, these tires are phenomenal. They have been outstanding. I'll be back with a 12,000 mile update. By then, we should be pretty heavy into the summer. I'll be doing a lot of boat towing. Again, the dirt roads aren't going to change. I'll still travel those every day. But we'll see where we're sitting at 12,000 miles and see if I can continue to be just blown away with the quality and the wear on these tires. I am just speechless about it. But thanks for putting up with me rambling on. We'll see you guys at 12,000 miles. Thank you.